Hey guys, it's Mr. Looney Tunes back in action, bringing you guys my first ever NBA 2K14 live gameplay on YouTube. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, or subscribe.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning. That's when it's time to dig deep, to find the courage to push some more. Because if you got the drive, the discipline, and the resolve to do what it takes to make yourself great, then the rewards are endless.
City of California, Sacramento. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Well, it's an almost impossible task guarding him. He's so strong and quick. LeBron is like a locomotive bearing down. You see why teams have to give hard fouls to stop him, because a little bit of contact just is not going to be enough to stop him.
Hey, Steve, a lot of contact isn't enough.
So to be in a situation to take the season series 2-1, which could mean something come playoff time.
And Steve, you know, one of the things about the Heat since the Big Three has come together is that they've been able to find the right kinds of veteran players to step in and fill specific roles for this team as they've won a couple of championships now.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Cousins gets it to go.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's easy to have players want to join the Heat when they're competing for an NBA title every season. But, Steve, even then, they find the ones...
Oh! Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Adier cannot hit.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication has really become an outstanding coach. Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy two for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many. Coach Eric Spoelstra, as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
Done a bounds, the Heat able to retain possession here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Beasley right side. The dunk and the foul.
Here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
A lot was made about he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Beasley kicks to Anderson. Back to Beasley.
Oh, ridiculous. There's a lot of worry that maybe this was the farewell tour for the Kings fans and the players. And they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things look grim. Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on deep.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And stolen by Thornton. It's 9. Oh!
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things in your own hands.
Did you get an assist and a field goal for that? I mean, that was ridiculous.
Outlaw dishes to Williams. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. From 17 feet. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Kings lead by 3. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second.
Doris, over to you.
Well, gentlemen, head coach Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat finally getting the respect he deserves now with their multiple championships. But his players, not afraid to rib him a little. Dwayne Wade said Spoelstra's favorite word, focus. He said, here's what it sounds like to play for my coach. Come on, guys, we have to focus. Next game. Come on, guys, it's about focus. Game 82.
To come out of the East, but it was not as easy as expected. After sweeping Milwaukee, the Bulls gave them a scare. Then the Pacers really took them deep all the way to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Allen, that's good.
Pushed by the Spurs, both to Game 7. It came down to LeBron James's brilliance, but also the hot shooting of a complimentary role-playing winner, James.
And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. James
Wade adjusting to that newer style of defense that he's going to be looking at.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for McLemore. It's Gay with the drop.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Hammers it home, the polish off the break. To the middle, Allen kicks to Battier. From 13, again Allen missing.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
You take a look at the offense for the Kings last season, there are some things to build on here, guys. Fourth in the NBA in fast break points, top 4 in points in the paint. Those are good numbers to build your offensive foundation with.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, the Heat have been able to find all the right pieces to...
Second so far in the second quarter. Outlaw dishes to Cousins. Thomas launches it. Up again. He hangs in there and
he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders. To that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Thompson comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and Derek Williams subbed in for Travis Outlaw. The Heat trail by 12. And stolen by Thornton. And here is Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And with 3 steals, he also showed some grit and toughness at the defensive end.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Battier kicks to Allen. LeBron James on the wing. 5 on the clock. He passes to Anderson. LeBron dishes to Anderson. Nice D from Thompson. Gay outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we conclude the first half. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going.
Been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, just follow me.